In the last section, we successfully created a workflow that deploys or upgrades our MySQL Helm chat. Now it's time to see it in action by submitting it in the Argo Workflow. Since MySQL is currently not installed in our cluster, we expect the workflow to perform a Helm install. Let's navigate to the Argo UI and submit the workflow. Make sure you are still port forward in the Argo service. Create a new workflow. It's the MySQL workflow that we created. This workflow will be available in my public Argo DevOps project, so make sure to check it out if you have any issues. Click on Create, and then Submit. You see it progressing in real time in the Argo UI. The first step is the check release. It's already complete. Remember the parameter release status we already defined? The value is not installed, meaning it will proceed with the Helm install. The Helm install task is also complete. Let's head over and see the status. The Argo Workflow UI makes it easy for us to check the logs of each step. So let's check it. This is the output of the check release task. We can see what our inspect directory task was also doing. It's pretty much listed all the content of our repository. And finally, the logs of the install or upgrade step. Printed out installing MySQL and went ahead to install it. In the next section, we will modify the MySQL Helm chat to enable debug login and demonstrate how the workflow handles an upgrade instead of an install. We will simply set this value, image debug, to true instead of false. Currently it's set to false for us. We can confirm this in two ways, first in our Helm chat and also directly from the logs of the MySQL pod. You can see it's set to false. Also from our logs, we don't see any debug logs, only info and warn logs. In a typical CI/CD pipeline, a code push would automatically trigger the workflow. So depending on your setup, it may include an approval process to review the changes before proceeding. For this demonstration, we'll simulate the workflow by triggering it manually. The workflow will pull our GitHub code, detect the Helm was already installed, perform an upgrade, and enable debug login. Thanks for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Stay tuned for the latest tech tutorials and updates.